Drake Maye is easily a top 10 quarterback this season. I'm not saying in general or in the league, but the way he's performing right now, you could make an argument that he's top 8, top 5 with the stats he's putting up, with the performances and the wins that he's had. It's funny how all of a sudden everyone's jumping on the Drake Maye hype train. The people who watched him last year could tell you this was destined for the future. He was always the future for this franchise. But now people are tuning in because the Patriots are finally a good team. They're 4-2. They're winning some games. This has been Drake Maye since he entered the league. Last year, the production was really good considering the team he's dealing with. He is still dealing with an average group of receivers. I said it last week. I'll say it again. An average group of guys. Yeah, Stephon Diggs is good. Yeah, Booty's pretty good. But like Pop Douglas, these guys are not starters in Philly. Like maybe, like obviously Diggs would probably be the 3, but like is Booty or Pop Douglas starting there with A.J. Brown and Smitty and Jahan Dotson and Goddard? I don't know, right? So the way that I've seen him control games, he is super smart and methodical. He takes what's given to him. He doesn't force too many things deep. He's just, his mental processing of the game for a second-year quarterback is so advanced. And he has sneaky athleticism that he unleashes when he needs to. He can check down to his legs, pick up a few first downs. You feel confident watching him take game-winning drives to the end zone and win you games. You feel confident watching him win you games. You feel confident putting your trust on his shoulders and him doing it for you. I want to know where he ranks for you this season, Steven, as far as quarterbacks go, because I think he's been pretty incredible. I know we talked about his comparison with Jaden Daniels this year, but I think he's been really good.
Well, I'll start out with saying this. I think if you're a Patriots fan today, this is the best you felt since 2018 when they won the Super Bowl. Now, I'm not saying this Patriots team is going to rattle off a Super Bowl in 2025, but why you should feel happy is because you got the guy. Drake Maye's the guy. He's the franchise quarterback. He's a hit. He's playing as good as the number 3 pick from last year as you want him to be. He has you in a really good spot. There's just no more questions at this point. Week 1, I had my doubts. I know cousin Sal was saying he's Drake maybe because he kind of seemed a little all over the place, but there's no more questions anymore. The arm, the legs, you see the talent. They're 4-2. They're first place in the division since Brady. This is Josh Allen's division, and Drake Maye's got you number 1 right now, beating Josh Allen on Sunday Night Football prior. You can't feel like you're not in a good spot right now. And what's fascinating to me about Drake Maye is I do think he's played like a top 10 quarterback this season. I think he's playing like the best quarterback in his class. Do I think he's the best quarterback in his class? I think it's Jaden. But this season, he's definitely played like the best quarterback in his class. And why I think it's fascinating is we saw 3 of them play tonight. Caleb, Jaden, Penix on Monday Night Football. Maye was drafted in the worst situation out of all of them, and he's playing the best this season. Right? Like, Daniels got McLaurin, and then he gets Debo. Caleb gets Rome, DJ Moore, and now Ben Johnson. JJ, I don't have to explain. Michael Penix, you saw Bijan Robinson and Drake London tonight. And Bo Nix gets Cortland Sutton, Sean Payton, and a decent wide receiver core.
And the defense, too.
And the defense. Who did Drake Maye get in his rookie season when we had the questions about Drake Maye? Really no one. And I know his receiving core has been bad this season, but Diggs on his last legs. Seems like Diggs gave it his all against his former team. But Booty, Douglas, and a running back who always fumbles, it's not the best to work with without like this elite play caller at head coach. And here he is playing like the best quarterback in his class. I think he had 3 touchdowns against New Orleans. He is ripping the ball downfield. Again, so this Patriots team, don't think they're going to win the playoff game or anything like that. But that's not the expectation. You're feeling high as a kite right now because since 12 left at Tampa, you got your guy in Drake Maye in 5-6 games of year 2 looks like the quarterback for this team for the next decade. And you couldn't feel any better.
He really does. His stat line against the Saints, and keep in mind, they ripped him of like another 150 yards and a touchdown.
Called back, yeah.
That OPI, by the way, on Stephon Diggs was absolutely unbelievable. But anyways, I digress. 260 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's beat up on some pretty bad teams, but the game against Buffalo really was the icing on the cake to start the season. In like, Yeah, he didn't have 3 touchdowns against the Bills, but he didn't make any mistakes. And he made some pretty spectacular throws. So after watching that, you're scratching your head and you're like, yeah, he's legit. Absolutely, he's legit. It's not just these bad defenses that he's going up against and he's dunking on. And I'll give him credit for that. It's the NFL, right? But against Buffalo, I watched and I'm like, oh, he's legit. He's legit. And the people, the real ones, they've known